It's week 1 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Seahawks in
Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off-season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season work.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it...
right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
And now, after that last play, the challenge flag is out, and we will get a review right here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He's got his man. That's Leakett. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. From the gun, it's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from Alabama.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. But what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. John Mechie was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And back deep is Quez Watkins. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Panthers offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 7.
Yellow, black swap, Smith red.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks.
Holding, offense. Here we go, here we go.
On 2nd down, Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll try and get there on the ground. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. That's Treylon Burks. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Running room hard to come by. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Now flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They get the center, David Andrews that time. They'll run here with Walker. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play. They face 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run it with Walker.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Walker. So the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll run with Walker. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Panthers
0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Raheem Blackshear on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Browning. Throwing right, it's taken in. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 38-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up and about the 42.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there. Stop.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Desmond King. And the Seahawks will take over possession here at the 44.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Walker. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Here's 3rd and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the ground, Charbonnet. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9. Back to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. It just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Browning now. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now Browning. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Browning. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's taken down up past the 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. They'll look to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Browning. Toward the middle of the field that time, but pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here's Browning. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. But looks like this one's going to be coming back. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to change it. It's a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Down inside the 10. And the Seahawks have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, second down and goal. He'll look to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing, Browning, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw, it's Browning. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was the Texans who picked up the victory at home. C.J. Stroud, a touchdown pass in the victory. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And that one's at halftime with the visiting Lions out on top. Jared Goff having his hottest start as you can. 4 first-half touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Patriots playing well in their opener, trying to send their sellout crowd home happy. It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Still second down.
Now Walker. Walker, first down and more. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. Catch made there by Burks. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Back to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs. The Panthers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That one knocked away and incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
Ready, hut.
A 2nd down throw for Young. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Young. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
3rd and 3.
Young gonna give it to Brooks.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Good. Next the score is Seahawks 21, Panthers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action with Young. He's going to keep it himself.
Holding offense.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of shore tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Seattle.
Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Throwing is Young. This one complete to Oliver. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Offside. Defense. Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Here's Young to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. They'll run here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain. To the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Young. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. They'll go. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession, and they have done all you could ask for, closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. They'll run here with Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They run with Walker. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Now Charbonnet. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very nice return, but hold everything. There is a marker down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Now Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Check white. Check pink.
To throw, Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Quick throw, taken in. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And he's going to way to convert on 4th and 10. From the gun, it's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Young. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A gain on the play. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. On second down, Young. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw here is complete. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Young. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.